back here at the trials, the rain really has set in, and I think that it'll stay for some time. However, Michael Pernia doesn't seem to be too worried about it.
Well, Merrion with Bill and Count, they've certainly set a high standard, but Michael is a gritty character, and Gail and Dot are capable dogs. They won't be overawed with the tasks they've got, and I mean, it's final day, there's so much at stake, and an experienced trio, they'll relish the challenge, I think. There's Dot and Gail. Two grand collies, and they'll be well handled by this lad. He knows the job all right. Gail's away, Gail away on the left. Dot's anxious to follow her, and Dot goes away on the right. There's Gail. Coming in a bit, is she, on that outrun? There's Dot looking for a sheep. As good a pair of colours as you'll find anywhere, these two. He's blowing them down, and there's 18 for Gail on the left and 20 for Dot on the right. 4 points for Dot. Gail a little tight. Oh, that's a good lift. That's full points for lifting. 10 out of 10 for both dogs. Absolutely correct. And look how nice and quiet those sheep are coming away. If those sheep come away in a straight line and as quietly and as nice as that, there can be nothing wrong with it. Just a walking steady pace that you can really control. Both dogs going together. Perfect brace work. There's Dot. Sheep through the fetch gate. Michael shouted steady to them, but they don't need it, these two. Look at that, it's lovely stuff, is that? That's real partnership. Gail. Oh, don't they compliment each other? Don't they know what the other's doing and work together? A great partnership. I can't see anything wrong with that fetch at all. Dot just claps down whilst the sheep turn around. That's 20 points out of 20 for fetching. Nothing wrong at all. A perfect fetch. And he's 1 point in front of Merrion at this stage. And still the going, flowing away. Very tight on that post. Very tight, but this is the way it should be. Dot is telling Dot to lie down whilst he moves Gail up. You just got to be very, very careful at the obstacles to manoeuvre the sheep round. And we can see what Michael is doing. Michael is really trying for perfection. He's got to go for perfection to beat Merrion. Perhaps take a few risks when you're going for perfection. You try and turn your sheep a lot tighter on these posts than you perhaps would do normally, but he's after the points. Every point is vital. He's seeking the points to win, and he's going grand at the moment. Driving across the bottom on the cross drive, and the line looks good from here. Dog stoking up on the sheep. He's got to, and the sheep walking away. He's got to put these sheep up through this gate. He's going to miss this if he's not careful. He's got to be on the bottom side of that gate and push them through it. He's just that yard too high. But this is it. Looking for perfection, and he's slipped there. He slipped badly there. There's a lot of points gone there. There's 8 sheep. There could be 8 points gone there. He just soldiers on. And that could be a vital part. Both dogs working well, still going grand. Michael, used to the big time, is unflappable and fetching them up into the ring. That's 34 out of 40 for driving, and he's now 1 point behind Merion, but 1 point at this standard of competition is nothing. He can pick it up yet. Gail is going to shed 8 sheep. We want 2 packets of 4. Calmly watches his job, watches his sheep, looks for the opening. Not going to make any false moves, isn't he? He's going to be sure here. There's sheep moving a wheel, and there's Gail. She's a bit slow. Michael really standing in between those sheep, and 9 out of 10, yes, a point gone there. Lost a point there.
Lay down.
Moving across to the first pen, and Gail will deal with the first packet of sheep.
Lay down.
It's not coming across to up again, and Gail just doesn't like this open pen. She didn't like it in the semi-final. In fact, she lost 7 points, if you remember, and this can be a crucial point in this trial.
Lay down.
But he's got no sheep in a grand place there. Oh, one breaking.
Lay down.
Just milling around in the opening.
Lay down.
And she's holding her end up, is Gail.
Lay down.
Awkward soil there.
Lay down. Lay down.
7 out of 10 for that first pen. In fact, she dropped 3 points. That's the second batch of Swaledales with heads up, looking round, seeing what's happening. Up to Dot now. There's Dot going to fetch the second packet of sheep. There's Gail on guard at the first bench. She's looking across to see what her partner's doing. Michael still has his eye on Gail. He realises what a lot of trouble he had with her in the semi-final.
Lay down, Gail. Lay down.
Oh, she knows herself that she's wrong.
Lay down.
She's been a naughty dog.
Lay down.
Gail again. She's just
Lay down.
got us these sheep in a nice position for the second pen. See, Gail's creeping away again from that pen. She doesn't like it at all. The second pen, Dot's pen, should be a good one. Yes, 10 out of 10 for the second pen. And that gives him 138 of 115. It means that Merion wins by 4 points, only 4 points, because they certainly made a marvellous challenge and they certainly pulled all the stops out. But Michael knew he had to be very precise to beat Merion, and he just overdid it at those cross-drive gates.
Well, that was an absolutely marvellous trial. I'd have come a long way to see that in any weather at all. You won it. Congratulations, Merion. It was a copybook run. We thought it would be absolutely impossible to beat. And then, Michael, you had that bad luck. It was almost in slow motion. We thought you were going to catch him up and we thought you were going to beat him. And then you had trouble at that bottom gate and you just lost it by 4 marks.
Yes, well, I was trying to cut it tight on the turn. It was the only way I was going to beat Merion today. And it didn't come off.
Well, it was a marvellous run, 2 marvellous runs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations, Merion.
Thank you very much.